If you are a leader, one thing that you will always be leading for is change. Leading change is not an elective skill, it's not a nice to have or a luxury, it's an organisational survival skill. Because if your industry is changing faster than your organisation, then organisational decline is only a matter of time. The biggest barrier to successful change initiatives is not resources, time, money or technology, it is change resistance. Human resistance to change is normal, it's endemic, and it's a powerful force. And we as leaders have two options for responding to change resistance. We can do option one, which is to try to ignore it or pay it lip service or squash it. And that's when it becomes our Achilles heel, because if we try to squash it or pay lip service to it, we force it underground and it becomes a powerful opposing force to your very important, very expensive change initiative. The other way to deal with change resistance is to lean into it, to use it, to harness it, to make your change program run more smoothly and more effectively. So how do we do that? Well, when we have a change initiative in an organisation, any kind of change initiative, whether it's a restructure, a merger and acquisition, a cost-cutting program, or a general reorg, what we do is put all of our leaders and our team into what's called the change curve. And when we work with the change curve, we have the opportunity to help our team move through it more smoothly, and it also brings benefits for us. So how do we partner with employees on the change curve? Well, what we don't do is hold their hand and hug them all the way through it, nor do we try and force them through it quickly or speed up the process. We genuinely partner with them on the change curve, and that means three things. One is we honour their experience and the emotions that come with it as normal. Number two is we provide opportunities for our team to express how they feel and the thinking that's behind how they feel, the why. And there's enormous benefits in that. We get to understand risks, we get to see opportunities, we hear feedback, we hear suggestions, we hear considerations that we can use to make our change program more effective. And number three, by partnering on the journey of the change curve, we can set explicit agreements about how we are going to behave when change is tough. So that means that in the tough moments, instead of going and gossiping about what's not working, we have agreements that we'll sit down and face into and talk about what's tough. So when we partner well through the journey of change, there's three benefits for the organisation. Number one, you move much more smoothly and quickly through your current change initiative. Number two, you get to keep your best people and they're more engaged. And number three, a kind of maturity, a change maturity emerges as a result of us navigating change well together. And that shows up as a kind of change mastery in the organisation. And it helps not only this change, but also the next one. And that sets you up to lead your industry. So if you'd like to talk to me further about the workshop series that we offer and how we work with change resistance, please connect with me via the Amplify Group website or on LinkedIn. Thank you.